Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing the Fall Loves tag, and if you don't know what that is, Bethany or MacBarbie07 actually created it and she filmed it yesterday or maybe 2 days ago depending on when I put this up. But it's basically like the Summer Besties tag, but instead of products for summer, it's products for fall, if you couldn't have guessed by the title and the description of the tag. And along with my favorite products, she also included a few questions like my favorite things that are not beauty related for fall, so I thought that was pretty fun. And yeah, my lighting is different once again. Please do not kill me, please don't kill me. I turned off that really bright obnoxious light that's in the corner, and I think that that helped and made a dramatic difference in the way my video looks. So let me know how you like this lighting. I know pretty much everyone liked the lighting in my other video too. Let me know which one you like better. And after 5 hours of rambling, we are now ready to get to the tag. The first question is, what is your top 5 fall makeup items? And the first one is the Urban Decay Naked palette, which I'm sure all of you have seen. This is nothing new. It is just 12 gorgeous neutral colors. And to be honest, this is good for any season. This is not just good for fall, but I think that like this gold and the brown, well, all of the colors in this palette just remind me of fall, reminds me of the fall trees and leaves, and it's just gorgeous. And mine came with this double-ended eyeliner, but the new ones, if you don't have this already, the new ones come with a brush, and I don't have any idea how that brush is. I think this is perfect for fall. You can do smoky looks with it, you can do neutral looks, you can do like barely there makeup. It's just absolutely perfect, really for any season, but I especially love it for fall. Next is a blush, and this is actually the same blush that Bethany included in her video, and it is the exact blush that I would have chosen, and it is the MAC blush in the color Plum Foolery. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, like maroony, cranberry color. It is so pretty. I wore this like every day last fall and winter. I could not get enough of this. And if this is really intimidating to you, because it is pretty dark, don't be intimidated, because in the winter I am probably as white as Jack Frost, so this works absolutely fine on my skin tone. I just have to use a little bit of a lighter hand with it, but I think this is great for any skin tone. It is so perfect. I will swatch it for you. It's just so pretty. Of course it's gonna look different when it's on the cheeks, but I just absolutely love this. When I think of a fall blush color, I think of this. So the next item is my favorite foundation, and this is really my favorite foundation for all time, all seasons, no matter what time of the year it is. It's the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation, and this is just, I cannot say enough good things about it. I have raved about this in so many of my videos. You guys I sound like a broken record, and it's probably annoying you guys, but I just absolutely love this foundation. I think it's perfect. If you have really problematic skin and you have bad acne, I still think this would be good for evening out your skin tone and just giving you like an airbrushed look, but I would recommend using concealer, because this is not a full coverage foundation. It's like a light to medium, but it is buildable, so I guess you could build it up to make it a full coverage. You would just have to use a lot more product, and this is pretty expensive, so it just depends what your preference is really. But I just love this foundation. It's really light. It's, you know, it lasts all day long. It doesn't make you look like you're wearing any makeup at all, which is what I love about it. So you're not going to get that cakey look. And I know in the winter, for me personally, I like wearing powder and blush, and you know, people tend to wear more makeup in the winter because they're not worried about it sweating off, and the last thing you want is a cakey foundation and then to cake a bunch of powder and stuff over it. So I really recommend checking this out. If you go to Dillard's or Nordstrom, they should give you a free sample of this, and you can go home and try it out and use it a few times, see how you like it before you actually spend the money on it. But it's totally worth it for me. I absolutely love it. The next item is a lipstick, and it is the MAC lipstick in the color Gem of Roses, and I actually used this in my last tutorial, the Urban Decay tutorial, which I actually just filmed, which is why I look exactly the same in 2 videos. And this is a really pretty, I have like a pen mark on my hand, but this is a really pretty berry color, which I think is really good for fall and winter. It's like a pink red. I don't know really how to describe it, but I'm wearing it right now, and I just think this is really good for the holidays, for, you know, it kind of looks like fall leaves, I guess. I don't know, but I think this is a really pretty color for the fall and the winter. And then the last item, this is kind of optional. This really just depends what your preference is. This is an optional step. I mean, all of this makeup is optional. If you don't want to wear makeup in the winter, that's fine. But this is my favorite bronzer, and it's this Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer. And some people don't want to wear bronzer in the fall and the winter. That's totally fine. I personally don't like looking, I don't know, I just feel like when I don't have bronzer on, I just look really pasty and I look like I'm sick. So I like adding bronzer. And this is a cream bronzer. And it does have a little bit of sparkle to it, but once it's on your face, you really cannot see it at all. And I'll swatch it for you a little bit. Oh my gosh, it smells so good too. So yeah, that looks really intimidating and really super dark, but I promise you once you blend it out, which this is so easy to blend, it does not look like that. You actually cannot tell that you are wearing any bronzer. It just looks so natural. And I apply this with a, I forget the number, it's a MAC 160 something, I believe. It's just a white goat hair angled blush brush, and that's really good for, you know, using it on your temples or like up around your hairline. It's just a really good brush. So I would say any angled blush brush you can find would be perfect to apply this with. I was using a MAC 109 in this, which does shed, and for some reason this product just loves to just take your brush hairs, and it just like, they do not come out, and that, oh, that bugs the crap out of me when I have brush hairs in my makeup. I cannot stand that. That's it for makeup items, but this kind of falls into the category of makeup, so I'm going to cheat and use a sixth item, and this is the MAC Fix Plus. Now, if you don't know what this is, I know I've talked about it in videos before. I don't know if I've actually gone into detail. I can't remember, but MAC Fix Plus is basically like, you can do anything with this. There are so many uses for this. It's not even funny. This is like the 4th bottle of this that I have, and I'm like more than halfway done with it. How this is described is a skin refresher finishing mist, and that's mainly how I use it. I put it on after I put my primer on. I spray that on my face, let it dry, then I put my foundation on, and I put all my other makeup on, and then I spray this again, and it just completely takes away the powdery makeup look. If you know, overdid it on your blush or your bronzer or your powder and you just look really cakey, I promise you when you spray this on, you will not have a cakey look at all. It makes you look dewy and makes you look really fresh. It's like a miracle product basically, but the reason why I like it, especially for fall and winter, is you can spray this on a brush. I really like using a stippling duo fiber brush. You could spray this on a brush, and then if you have any dry patches, which I get in the winter and the fall because I have dry skin, so if you get any dry patches, you can spray this on your brush and then just dab it on that dry patch, and it just, I don't even know, it blows my mind, but it just like gets rid of that dry look. I mean, it doesn't even look like you're dry there at all. Makeup by Tiffany D actually did a video. I don't know if she did a whole video on this, but she definitely mentioned how you can get rid of dry flaky skin, and this is what she used in that video. It's just an amazing product. I totally recommend this. Number 2 is, what is your favorite fall hair product? I'm gonna have to go with the Joico K-PAK Color Therapy Restorative Styling Oil. That's a super long name. And basically why I like this is because, you know, in the fall and the winter I don't really have much problem with frizziness or anything like that. So I really like an oil to use because when it is cold outside it tends to be dry, and that, you know, it can be just bad for your ends. Like it can, you know, give you split ends or cause breakage more easily, and so I really like having an oil for my hair, and I absolutely love this. I actually got it in my Allure beauty box, so I'm not sure how much this costs. I love this. I also love Morroccanoil, but I'm out of that and I need to buy some more, so I don't actually have that to show you, but I love Morroccanoil. It kind of does the same thing as this, but I like Morroccanoil more for detangling my hair and using it after I get out of the shower, whereas I think this is better on dry hair. So if that made any sense at all, I really hope it did. The third question is, what is your favorite fall nail polish? And this, oh, I'm so excited to show this, is a Chanel nail polish in the color Graphite. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think that this is going to do it justice, but can you see Do you see that? Do you see how beautiful this is? Can you see the beauty in the nail polish? Because I don't think you can. I don't think you can see all of the beauty. I'm actually wearing it right now. I've had it on for a few days, and a camera just cannot do this justice. Trust me, when I've seen so many people talk about this, and I was like, that's nothing to go spend $25 on a nail polish for. But trust me, go look at it in the store and you will totally change your mind. It is like a gold, gray, taupey, silver, green. It's, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. And I only have 3 Chanel nail polishes. $25 for a nail polish is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion, and I don't ever buy super expensive nail polish. I just don't find the need to, unless it's a color that is completely unique and there's no dupes for it or anything like that. I know that Revlon came out with a color like this, but it is not the same, and it is like a subtle difference, but it's, to me, that subtle difference is enough to set this apart from everything else. But totally, this is gonna be, I'm gonna wear this like every single day in the fall and the winter. I'm obsessed with it. Number 4 is, what is your favorite fall scent? And I'm a perfume junkie, so I can't just pick one. First of all, Burberry London. This is the perfect scent for fall and winter. I talked about this in my August favorites video, so go watch that so I don't like ramble on for 10 minutes about this. But I just love this. It reminds me of Abercrombie, kind of like when you walk by Abercrombie and you get that smell. That's what this reminds me of. And then this is kind of funny, even though I absolutely love her. Britney Spears is Curious. I have had this since I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Not this exact one, but this perfume, and oh my gosh, it just smells incredible. This is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. I suck at explaining scents, so I would go into like Sephora's website or some, I don't even know if they sell this at Sephora, but I would search the notes in this fragrance because it smells so good. Oh, cannot get enough. And then last but not least is the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. I have been wearing this since the very first year it came out. This is probably like the 3rd or 4th big bottle I've gone through, and as you can see, I don't have much left and it's really depressing. This is like my signature scent, I would say. It's got, I know this has honeysuckle in it, which I think is the scent that the note that I love in a fragrance is honeysuckle, because I noticed that all of my favorite perfumes have honeysuckle, so that's just, I'm just guessing. I absolutely love this perfume. I'm sure you all have smelled it or heard of it or whatever, but first of all, look at that bottle. Yeah, I wish I could describe these scents to you so I'd be a little more helpful, but I can't, so sorry about that. And then most worn clothing item and accessory. Well, for clothing items, I mean, I know what I wore a lot last year, but those are now too big for me, so I really have no idea. It doesn't start getting jacket cold here until December, so I don't really have a favorite clothing item specifically for the fall and the winter, but for accessory I definitely do, and it is scarves. And I talked about all the scarves that I got in California. I have never really been a scarf person, but when I bought all of these, that quickly changed, and now I cannot wait to wear all of these. And I'm not going to take them out because they're all like folded and like really nice, and yeah, so I'll just show you. Yeah, obsessed. I hope that those show up, but if not, go to my California haul video, and I actually like take all of those out and show them. So yeah, I'm so excited for fall and winter so I can wear those. That is it for my favorite fall beauty products. And then next, these are 5 random fall questions. So number 1, who's your fall style icon? I'm going to have to go with Nicole Richie. She's basically my style icon ever in general, like not just for fall, but I know that she is a big scarf person. I'm also gonna have to say Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. They have amazing style, and I know that Mary-Kate and Ashley and Nicole Richie, they love to wear scarves and, you know, big chunky jewelry, and their looks are really bohemian. If you're not familiar with their style, then go check them out, go look up pictures, because oh my gosh, I love them. Number 2, going to a corn maze, what do you wear? I don't know what a corn maze is, so can anybody explain to me what a corn maze is? Number 3, favorite Halloween movie. I am a horror movie freak. I love horror movies. I've seen like every single horror movie ever. I'm creepy and I watch them alone in my room in the dark by myself, and I know that's really weird because I'm a girl and I'm pretty much the only girl I know that is obsessed with horror movies. My best friend is actually one of the only other girls I know that likes horror movies, but she does not live here, so if a horror movie comes out in theaters, I can't go see it with her, so I always have to wait for them to come out on DVD so I can watch them by myself, because I don't want to be that lonely person at the movies that's going to see a horror movie by herself. That's kind of lame. My favorite horror movie of all time is definitely the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one that came out in 2003 with Jessica Biel. That was the first movie to ever really scare the crap out of me. Like, that movie still scares me. If I watch it by myself, I still get really scared, and normally horror movies don't really scare me that much, but that movie just scares the crap out of me. I don't know what it is about it, but it just scares me so bad. I just have so many favorite horror movies. None of them are even coming to mind right now, but I know Texas Chainsaw Massacre is definitely my all-time favorite horror movie. But I also love Hocus Pocus. That's not a horror movie, that's a Disney movie, and oh my gosh, I love Hocus Pocus. It cracks me up. I have loved that movie since I was a little kid. They would play it on Disney Channel, and I mean, they still do during Halloween. That's probably, when I think of Halloween movies, I think of Hocus Pocus, not just horror movies. Number 4, favorite Halloween candy. I don't really have a favorite Halloween candy. I guess I would say probably Milky Way Midnight. It's Milky Way, but it's got dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate, and that's like my favorite candy in general, so I guess I would say that's my favorite Halloween candy. I mean, it is midnight, so I guess that kind of correlates to Halloween, right? Number 5, what are you being for Halloween? I have not thought about that yet. Like, that hasn't even crossed my mind. I have no idea. I mean, I'm a little older now, so I usually don't go and buy a costume. I'll just like throw something together last minute. Last year, I was a 6-year-old child. Like, literally, I had the pigtails, I had a Ninja Turtles t-shirt and a big purple tutu, and I wore like white sneakers and glasses, 3D glasses. Oh, I actually have them right here. Yep. So this is what I wore on Halloween, and I had like pigtails, and it was so like, oh my god, so cute. So I have no idea what I'm going to be this year for Halloween. I probably won't know until October 30th. I hope you all enjoyed this tag. This was so freaking long. I just talk way too much. I hope you all are doing really well. I tag all of you to do this tag. I recommend you go watch Bethany's, and also Geo Loveology. She actually tagged me to do it literally right before I was going to set up my camera and everything to film this tag. I got her comment and she said, "You've been tagged. I tagged you to do this, the Fall Loves tag." Go check out her video too. I'll put a link to that below. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. So yeah, let's get started with the tag. The first question is, what is your top 5? This is kind of optional. It just depends what your preference is. Sorry, it's my house phone ringing. Someone answer. Okay, I'm gonna say my favorite horror movie. Oh my gosh, that was so long. Oh my god.